ghetto, a prisoner in my home. Rock the form since I was born in order to play my role. A color scorned and I've been warned about being more mindful. The love is poured, the anger roars, they treat me as the sideshow. Violence could solve it, could feel it, see the next. But I take all the hatred like the S is on my chest. Instead I made a promise that I'll be the best one yet. Then I'll be acknowledged and they'll give me my respect. Give me my respect. Give me my respect. 7 is the set as we move to subdue killers with a conscience. Learn a bit more nonsense than we thought we knew. Battle lines drawn so a coward could fill his pockets. Throw away a man in 10 as long as he sees profit. Treat them like mannequins, don't worry where the heart lies. No wonder they flip over to the dark side like Anakin. Bunch of damaged goods and it's too late for bandages. Give me my respect. Give me my respect.
Give him his respect. See, I can rock with that. What I want's a bit more simple. Can I have my family back? Since I can remember, my heart was colder than December. Anyone can get it, whomever or wherever. I got no time for love, it can only hold me back. I'm a Tarasu, you see my flames is only black. No feelings, my potential, no ceilings. Got power, I want it, so appealing, What could you expect? What could you expect? My guy, let's call him Sensei, slung rocks by where the Mets play. Violence on sight, he had some problems with the essays. It's cool though, he put me on the game. The boy was cold and toe, flashed a couple chains. He taught me as a man there's certain ways to prove your worth. Always protect your funds, always protect your turf. Always one lesson that he preached and it hurt. Break the rules, then you scum, abandon friends, then you worse. Damn, he did it proper. My man, I saw just like a father. Explosion of emotions, my tears flowing like lava. His foes made sure the casket was closed. His baby mama asked me to creep in the shadows, strike like a nada. What a drag.
What's poppin'? I see you, Reezy. I see you. What's good? It's your boy B Green. It is hump day. I know we all want to get through it in the worst way, but hey, that's what I'm here for. We got a special episode today. It's not really an episode because we don't do episodes, we do moments, right? So allow me to bring you forward as we partake on this specific moment, because that's what we're doing today. We calling things moments. A good homie by the name of Reezy, aka Reezy Does It, aka It's Just Reezy, aka Reezy or Not, Here I Come, aka Eggs Over Reezy. You know, my man got some music coming. You might hear it in the background now. That's all you getting right now. Then we out. We're done. Nah. Come on. We can't do it like that. So listen, Reezy. Reezy. I was introduced to Reezy. I think through Twitter. I want to say through Twitter. I came across some of his works because, you know, as someone who dabbles in the music game, sometimes I'm a rapper, sometimes I'm not, but I'm not a rapper. It's always nice to have your fingers on the culture, right? On the pulse, right? And with that though comes making sure you're attracted to certain pulses, because not everyone's pulse is for every person, you know. Not every pulse is for everyone. And I can't remember the exact like catalyst for how I stumbled onto Reezy's music, but I was introduced to him as a producer. Everything he made was always in my pocket, right? I'm talking about lo-fi, sometimes sample heavy, about the culture. And when I say culture, I mean the culture. You know, he had such such an in the know approach to how he would mix in, whether it was video game inspired sounds or sonic patterns from certain anime. His ability to interweave just the basis of hip hop, the basis of the DNA of the 808 with the intrinsic vibes of all things we love as gamers, as, like I said, anime heads, as musicians. It was done dopely. I see some people do it. Here we go. I liken it to, you know, when we see anime inspired clothing. Yeah. Shout out to Neku. Shout out the rest of our gang too. We see, now you got me distracted, Reezy. Damn. Oh, okay. I was making a metaphor. You know me and my metaphors. You know how I am. So you know how, like, when someone is tasked with making clothing, specifically like anime inspired clothing, they have to make a decision. And a lot of times this decision isn't made. It's, am I going to let you know that this is an anime shirt or an anime hoodie or an anime hat? Or if you know, you know, right? And often when people make that decision, that cognizant decision of, let's just put a big ass Naruto face on someone's shirt, or let's put a big ass Dragon Ball on someone's hoodie. Once they cross that bridge, they're officially in a place where I don't think you can return to my liking. And using that analogy, Reezy was always in the other category. Oh, you gonna pick up on this Fire Emblem sample? You gonna pick up on this Chrono Trigger drop if you know. But outside maybe a title, there was really no indicator. And for me, that's how I like it. I like things subtle. You know, I like things to, you know, I like those types of moments, right? Not saying there's not an avenue or a space for your more over the top, in your face type of stuff, but you know, the hardest bars to me are the ones you got to think about, or the ones you don't get the first time. And it kind of follows that pattern in everything that I like, whether it's production, whether it's melodies, so forth and so forth. So with all that being said, that was the man. So make sure you go follow Reezy on Twitch. I know he don't stream anymore, but maybe he might. Socials, Bandcamp, YouTube. My man he has hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube. He's so you know how you all got your artists who they pick a platform and they decide to align themselves with that platform, and that platform is where they get their stuff, right? He is the type of guy who, if you're on my Bandcamp, you're gonna get it. If you're on my SoundCloud, you're gonna get it. If you're on my YouTube, you're gonna get it. So there's more than enough avenues to ingratiate yourself in his music. Go back years, and you'll find some stuff where I promise you, it's a disaster that some of his music is going as unlistened to as it has. But let's call a spade a spade. We're in a world where there's a lot of music out there, and unfortunately, ears can't handle it all. So it's harder than ever to kind of stand out. And unfortunately, it used to be, oh, if you're just dope. Now you got to be dope and viral, you know? So with that being said, my man is dropping a digital album later this week, July 12th. When I say July 12th, that means 2 days from when you're listening to this. If you're live, I'll also have this as VOD. So if you want to catch this later, I know 2 o'clock not everyone got those types of schedules. I fully understand. So I appreciate y'all for rocking. I appreciate y'all for coming back. It's all dope. But yeah, he's dropping an album called On Short Notice. Yes, and he just hit it on the head. the ability to make music, quality music, has never been cheaper and more accessible in history. But with that also means it's also easier to make bad music, like low quality music. Especially if you put the battery in the back of capitalism, everyone's trying to make music for something, money, right? Yeah, your average person loves music because music is amazing, and you should want to do it because you love it. A lot of people are also, I'm just here for a bag, and you got to kind of sift through all that. So being someone who is aware of that, I find it hard myself to kind of find out what's what, who's who. Maybe if I don't catch you on the first time, I might catch you on the second time. So all I'm saying is the next time you come across a SoundCloud, a YouTube account, a Bandcamp, and you're like, this person don't got that many followers, owe it to yourself to hit play on at least 3 or 4 of their tracks. Do it to yourself, because you just may never know. And chances are, if they're still producing music and they're making music and they're creating tracks and putting out art, and you don't see it being done because of the social presence, or you don't see it being done because they're trying to chase after a bag, then those are the people you actually want to attach yourself to, because that means they're doing it for the love, right? So on short notice, it drops later this week. The link was just posted in the chat. Once again, if you're checking this on a later date, all things Reezy.bandcamp.com. Okay, all things Reezy.bandcamp.com. You can also just, his SEO game is on point, because anything relating to Reezy goes back to his link tree, goes back to all of his social links. So even if you've heard half of that, you can still find the man. Okay, go check him out. Go check him out. So yesterday he swung through and he let me listen to 2 preview tracks. It's a 9-track album. You may recognize some of these names. That may also give you a hint into what you're probably preparing to listen to, but disregard. He gave me 2 tracks, 1 track by the name of Sense Vaples and 1 track by the name of Sandbox. I love both of them. Both of them have 2 different vibes to them. We'll listen to those in tow as we get through them. This is a blind listen. I've listened to absolutely none of this album outside of what he shared with me and what he shared with the world. So you're going to get hands-on first, what's the first impressions? There you go. That's the word. And I'm a one-up them, because this is where I find a lot of people who get into this space. First listen, there you go. I find a lot of people who get into this space who they want to, I don't want to say be a breaker of music, right? Because there's not many people who can traffic and profit off that, because not many people have a platform where they can kind of get that off. You know, you have larger streamers who do it, but usually that's not the thing they do. That's just something else they do, as well as what else they're known for. So I'm not a breaker of music. I'm not that guy. But what I am is someone who loves talent. And when people are in this space, they find it hard to be objective, because usually there's a personal connection with the person you're getting music from. If you are someone who's in a bigger space, sometimes you don't want to mess up that relationship. So you're not going to be critical of what they're putting out. And then when that happens, I always find myself in a weird spot of, you got to understand your job as a listener. Your job isn't to be critical. To me, you can't be critical of art, because it's art. What you can do is you can either decide you really enjoy it, you kind of enjoy it, or it ain't for you. To me, there's no unless it's hateful, unless it's something that really inspires some inner turmoil in you. For the most part, I don't feel you could have any sort of negative feelings, but you can like things more than the next. So I'm going to put these songs in order from my most enjoyable. I'm not even saying what the other end is, because it might be they're all enjoyable. Just my most enjoyable. I don't know why I put this pressure on myself. I didn't even have to do this. I didn't even have to. You didn't even ask to do this. I just did it myself because I wanted to make sure I had something on the line too. That's why, because that's the type of person I am. So anywho, we're gonna give this a listen. Once again, on short notice, Reezy Does It, out now at the end of the week. You can pre-order $5 or more. Go get your go get the money. End of the day, if I like something, I keep it around. If I don't, ignore it. Yeah, like and that's the approach most people should have with most things. I don't like dubbed anime. Okay, guess what? A bunch of people who do. I don't gotta listen to it. Right? Where you see the most, and it might be anecdotal, where you see the most back and forth arguments about stuff that's completely subjective are in spaces where there should be more than enough alternatives for things you actually like. You don't like said game because for whatever reason, there should be hundreds of games that you do like then. Go play one of those. You don't like said TV show for a certain actor, there should be hundreds of shows you like that don't have that actor. You don't like certain songs because of so-and-so or such and such or how and how. There should be hundreds of songs that you do like. So why spend so much time on the thing you don't? You know? So let's get into it. On short notice, Reezy Does It. Stream, download it, July 12th. But you get the preview today. First track up. First track up. It's called Chun-Li. Let's give it a listen. Feels so weird not having my Harris Heller stream beats underneath, but it's fine. Let's go. Here's the process. I'm listening through. I ain't gonna say a damn thing. I'll keep all my comments and thoughts at the end because I don't want to talk over the beautiful music. I think that's rude. You will get these air horns though.
Get traffic distant, can't stop the mission. Arrive on the spot, helicopter gimmicks. Leave your ass suspended, yeah, the art is different. Charged up, then I let loose. It connect to chest moves. Might just forget your breath left you in the midst of my special. Serious levels to this shit. Leagues above y'all, I am several. Chun-Li like always ready. You pull up for a street fight, my moves deadly. You miss, I delete. Life bars ain't steady. Fuck a list, no one on this really get ahead of me. 100 kicks to the opposition. Get traffic distant, can't stop the mission. Arrive on the spot, helicopter gimmicks. Leave your ass suspended, yeah, the art is different. Charged up.
Yo. Son. All right. Listen. Okay. So when I first listen to a song, the first thing I always want to do, and I'm going to play this back as a bed while I speak over it. Now I could be disrespectful because we heard it the first time. There we go. So one of my favorite things to do when I listen to music the first time is I see how long it takes me to get to a place where I would be in prime listening mode for said song. And a sign of a great song is one where out the gate it puts you into that spot. It puts you into a place of, oh yeah, this is a insert. This is a chilling on the beach vibe. Oh, this is a backyard with the lights on and the beer in your hand type. Oh, this is a car joint. Oh, this is on the way to the club. This is after the club. This is right. You see what I'm saying? The way that this puts me in mob mode, I'm arriving to a situation where it could go bad. I'm arriving on the spot with helicopter gimmicks. It could go a certain way. Meaning, I don't know all the variables. I can't control all the variables, but I'm letting you know I'm prepared. I'm prepared for whatever happens. That's a tone setter if I've ever heard one. But now me knowing, what some of these other tracks are, I love the switch up, because going from a song like Chun-Li, where we're giving 100 kicks, we're giving out 100 kicks to the opposition, like, to this next track, if you're a listener who isn't aware or comment, you don't know Reezy's work and you're unaware of what he can do, this is gonna let you know, don't get comfortable, baby. Don't get comfortable. Chun-Li, I love it. And it's another joint where, and this is where he's gonna always, to me, and don't take this as an insult, Reezy. It's not an insult, right? If I had to give you an affinity, like in Naruto, and then like a sub affinity, like, wait, no, I ain't gonna use Naruto. Oh yeah, I use Naruto. Your affinity to me will always be strongest affinity. Primary affinity will be production, because that's being subjective. I'm 100% biased. That's how you was introduced to me. With that being said, though, your pen, especially when it's topical, yeah, it's filthy. It's filthy. You don't take the easy layup with some of the contents you're choosing to make a song about, which is what I like. You don't have to know a damn thing about Street Fighter, and everything that he said in that song should and will still hit you the same, which is my type of shit. It's like secret. It's like, all right, let's get into it. Next track. Since why'd you do this to us? Since Vaples, Reezy, have you been a California kid your whole life? Is like, because yeah, your pen is you should. You should. Mostly I lived in Texas during high school. Okay. So Vince Staples, I don't know no one who likes Vince Staples, if that makes any sense. I don't know anyone who likes Vince Staples. Listen to what I said to you. I don't know anyone who likes Vince Staples. To me, you either don't listen to Vince Staples or you love Vince Staples. I'm not laying that as a prelude for anything. That's a little anecdote to me. I just wanted to talk about myself for a little bit. Track 2 off On Short Notice by Reezy Does It, Since Vaples. Let's get it. right, so listen, so the first track, right? It's kind of like, yo, we on our way to the spot, you know. Yeah, so and so might be there. It don't matter. It's whatever. I hope they're there. I hope they're there, so we can put a closure to this. If they ain't, oh well, whatever. I'm not vexed. I'ma still do me. Second joint, we arrived. We here. We chilling. We in a cut. We in a cut, right? We in a right. Got a little drink. We saw dude outside. Hey, right? That went however it went. It went however it went. We don't care about that because right now we making our way through. Got a little drink in our hand. We vibing. We kind of sussing out the scene, seeing what's what.
When you on the side, know we stable. On a different vibe, fuck a label. Hope you catch the high if you able.
Like, we don't care right now. Like, we don't care right now because we vibing. The aura on this track is different. And if this is I know we don't do singles anymore, right? But this could be one of those. One of those. There you go. That's English. This could be one of those. Big fan, and it's my early contention for chorus of the hook of the album. I'll think of a better way to get that out. So slide in number three, we got Switch, not to be confused with Will Smith's Switch.
I think I finally had a switch up on my station. First place regardless of which way the track is facing. Potent as a parent might think that someone laced this. Please enjoy the trip when you take it. Ain't no way I stay the same. Back and forth inside my brain. Do I keep a humble air? Pick apart the game. Peace brings indifference, so best to set this shit ablaze. Gotta build up something better, like a phoenix out the flame. Top of the boards, if you ain't seen the score, I'm too composed and y'all might need more. Terrible performance, so fuck your reward. Only thing that matters what I bring forth. I think I finally had a switch up on my station. First place regardless of which way the track is facing. Parent might think that someone lace this. Please enjoy the trip when you take it.
Who's he, nigga? I'm a dog on a loose leash. Get close, might just get more to amuse me. You're too inept at your job, so you'll soon see. Head of the pack, I will soon meet. Heard loud and clear, seems I conquer all and outshine my peers. What's on display? Nothing comes near. My pen illustrates greatness on another tier.
Hey, I know you said that you was only in Texas for high school. I know you said that you were only in Texas for high school. And me, I ain't never spent a lick in the South other than interactions, no time down there. With that being said though, the way that I picture this shit knocking on something swinging through the streets, just like, I need to hear this in something where the bass is treating it properly. What you did here,
top of the boards, if you ain't seen the score, I'm too composed and y'all might need more. Terrible performance, so fuck your reward. Only thing that matters what I bring forth. I had a switch up on my station. First place.
listen. I have don't mind the auto tune that's on me. I don't know how that got on there. I do know how that got on there, but it was too late to change it, so we got to rock out. are all. Is that only you? Is that only you on that track? No, right? That can't be you. Hold on. It's all you? So when you go from your rapping to your vocalizations, that's crazy. Let me find out Reezy can actually sing. Because when you go from your rapping to your vocalizations, you can still hear you, right? You can still hear you, especially when you're on your like when, and then when you go to something else, it's still you though. When you went into this high pitch, different octave C minor, I don't know notes, so I don't know what the hell I just said, but whatever.
If you ain't seen the score, I'm too composed and y'all might need more. Terrible performance, so fuck your reward. Only thing that matters what I bring forth. I think I finally had a switch.
So I'm like, it's still Reezy.
First place regardless of which way the
okay, all right, it worked. It worked, and that brings me that reminds me of one of my favorite tracks of all time by Lupe Fiasco called, I think it's called Switch. Did you copy that? Hold on. No, it's not called Switch. I don't think it's called Switch. Oh no, it is called Switch. Did you is that where the, don't tell me. Because Lupe is one of my favorite rappers of all time. So, and what he does, if you haven't ever heard, I look, we got that from Lupe. He does have. That's funny, and it's kind of hilarious because, you know, I don't know if I'm assuming, because if you know Switch from Lupe, to me you ain't like impartial on Lupe. You're a fan of Lupe to know that song, especially to understand what's going on in that song. So, for you to have your own rendition of it and pull it off to the point where I'm asking if you're on there with someone else, that means job well done. That's air horns, gunshots.
Green beans go.
You did what you had to do. Because when you went into, like I said, that hype, this joint right here. Hold on, where's that? Come on, play.
Okay,
not here.
Who's he, nigga? I'm a dog on a loose leash. Get close, might just get more to amuse me.
I was like, is this Trey Cinco? Like, who is this other guy? I don't. So, and your way, and we spoke about this yesterday. A producer's ability to switch up cadences on a beat is just second to none. So you couple that with a song where you're basing it around switching shit up as you want it. Good job. And it still bangs though. Like, oh, I was saying, if you're a fan of Lupe, then you're aware of Lupe's of how specifically Texas rap influenced Lupe. And you being from Texas, and this sounding like something that should be down there, not now because Barrel did its thing, but in H-Town, swerve, like I don't know. It's just, yeah. I don't download a lot of music, but I'm gonna have to download this joint right here, because to me, we're 3 tracks in. We're 3 tracks in, and no, I'm not Dickie, and we're 3 tracks in. But every single song I heard so far, I want to hear again. And to me, these days, if you can get three repeatables from somebody, they're doing their job. All right, so next we have track 4 on Reezy's Short Notice. And this one is called Urameshi. If you know, you know.
meshy, oh. I would advise, don't test me, oh. The tip of time, get messy, oh. If it's a fight, then I'm on go. Time to get in my new bag. Feel so good from this last run. My victory might be 2 laps. Marathon is still not done. You wondering how I do that? Matrix shit, yes, I'm the one. Best out nigga, I prove that. At this point, the results could speak for themselves. You ain't got something nice to say, then keep it to self. Been a heavyweight before I even stepped on the scale. I ain't got no competition except for myself.
I said I wouldn't stop it, but I'm stopping it right now so I don't lose the thought. Right here, this is where you do your open verse TikTok challenge right there. You started right here.
I ain't got no competition except for myself.
No. Give them more than that. You start here.
To self, then keep it to self. Been a heavyweight before I even stepped on the scale. I ain't got no competition except for myself.
Because it's the because it's a little low-key bridge, you ain't even gotta do no work. Just get it out there. Little eight bars.
Feel like you're meshy, oh. I would advise, don't test me, oh. The tip of time, get messy, oh. If it's a fight, then I'm on go. Through the front door, nigga. Ain't got no what's in store, nigga. Gun go pop, body go drop, night on the floor, nigga. I break rules, give me the jewels with yours, yeah, not.
Is that a little Crody? A little Crody inspired there? Probably not. I don't know. You probably wrote this a long time ago. I don't know. If you did, my bad. If it isn't, he copied you. It was supposed to hit play when I hit
yours, nigga. Get in my way, spirit go wave, see ghost like 4 more, nigga. What's up? Don't give fuck about criticisms, nigga, shut up. Only what's inside my vision, do what I want. Can't help that I know no different, I'm unbothered. Maybe cause I keep on winning.
All right, so remember how I said Since Vaples was in contention for best hook of the album, and it was track 2. We really didn't have traditional hooks since then. But what I will say is Urmeshi is on his ass now. Just saying. I forgot when I wrote this. I think it was after before. Okay. Yeah, no, this is one of those. Oh, you want to hear me play with patterns? You want to, and that's what I. Excuse me. And that's always why I am drawn to, like, you know, sub 100 BPM, lo-fi-esque production, because it gives you the ability to do more with what's presented to you if you want to, or you can just take it as face value. Like, and exactly, right? So, like, a lot of production heavy music, stuff that's, you know, I'm the rapper or the verse is the accoutrement. They're just there. They're the garnish to this beat. You can't do that. You can do that with Reezy-esque production, but you can find your ass stranded out in the ocean if you ain't bringing it with your pen. So yes, you can keep it simple, but if you ain't writing, if you ain't saying some shit, it's gonna be real easy to pick up on. You see it a lot with Drake's with timestamp Drake. All the tracks he's timestamp on, he always has these lulls in the production where he's just allowed to kind of bar people. And then you go, oh damn, he's spitting. So when it comes back to either the drop, if the drop comes, or something he can get a little bit more melodic over, you don't gotta know, oh, but he ain't saying nothing because he already gave that to you. And your ability to make a song, produce a song where you give yourself pockets to and then switch it up, like, it's not easy to do. It's not easy to do effortlessly, and it's not easy to do on one song and make it seem as if it was all intentional. When you write, so when you produce, let me ask you this. When you produce, are you producing from the viewpoint that you might eventually be writing over this? Do you produce everything with the intention, oh, I'm writing over this? Or is it you just produce, and then when you want to write something, you go back to stuff that you've produced and goes, I got this one? Like, how does that work with you? Because a lot of this seems intentional. And I know a lot of the compliments sound repeated because I keep seeing examples of it. I mean, especially, yo.
I would advise, don't test me, yo. That type of time, get messy, yo. If it's a fight, then I'm on go. Through the front door, nigga. And I know what's in store, nigga. Gun go pop, body go drop, night, on the floor, nigga. I break rules, give me the jewels, what's yours, yeah, not yours, nigga. Get in my way, spirit go wave, see ghost like 4 more, nigga. What's up? Don't get fucked about criticism.
Got you.
Shut up. Only what's inside my vision, do what I want.
Is there a track on this 9-track EP where it wasn't, and don't tell me which one if it is, was there any tracks on here where they weren't produced with the intent that you were going to use them, and then you ended up going, I gotta use it? I'd be interested in in hearing that. While he gets to that answer, we gonna slide onto the next track 5. We at the halfway point. I know it feels like it hasn't been long, because it hasn't, but we on the way to the halfway point. Y'all should know. Y'all should have known about Reezy a long time ago. Two of them?
Steady tryna seek a high. Ain't really got time for approval from some weak eyes. Know that look of every getting denied. On a different wavelength, only tryna see rise. No hanging, I just cut the rope. You ain't dope, it's a nope. Bitch, you won't match the scope. Where I'm at, you won't stay afloat. Bound to choke if you go. I just thought y'all should know. Get a lot of pressure off my back. Very pleasant in this present when you peasants ain't attached. Niggas shifting energy and throw you out of whack. Only thing that I'm accepting is the shit you always lack. No hanging, I just cut the rope. You ain't dope, it's a nope. Bitch, you won't match the scope. Where I'm at, you won't stay afloat. Bound to choke if you go. I just thought y'all should know. No hanging, I just cut the rope. You ain't dope, it's a nope. I just thought y'all should know. Bitch, you won't match the scope. Where I'm at, you won't float. I just thought y'all should know.
You know what so you remember when music used to get made in totality? So you remember when music used to get made where like an album and that's one of the vast and stark differences between music made today versus music made yesteryear. Music used to be, for those that don't know, music used to be made to be consumed wholly, like as an album. Some of the most obvious things are things like skits and stuff like that. Intros, outros, these things will let you know, oh, this is a continuation of some theme or something. We got away with that. We got away from that whole concept, it seems. Or at least it's just not as popular as it used to be. When the streaming age took note of what's going on. And things seem less, songs more now than ever. And it could be because, exactly, everything is made now under the idea that this could eventually be a single. And contextually, if you need the song before it and the song after it, or an intro or a skit or a bridge, if you need an interlude, something to define this song, I only got one. It's my single. We used to get the music videos where they would outro or intro the song with another song, and it used to be a snippet of what, hey, oh damn, I didn't realize what the album's about. Sometimes it would just be something that fit thematically with the actual single. This track here sounds like the perfect transition point between two halves of an album. If that makes any sense. Like, and I don't want to just, 3 Stacks does this a lot, or he did this a lot, where he would have some songs like at quarter points or like at halfway points in an album where they were just like something like earworms. Like, no, and then you walk around the rest of the day just singing it because just no, and it's just, and if someone says something, and to who it may concern, I just thought that you should know, and you find yourself deleting it because you're like, damn, I can't send that. Like, so I don't know if that was your intention, but it being placed where it is.
Where I'm at, you won't stay afloat. Bound to choke if you go. I just thought y'all should know.
If this was placed either here intentionally or as the last song, like as like a subtle not in your face mic drop of, hey, I'm here, and but to your, I like it where it's at. Like I said, fantastic, like halfway point type of song. And if it comes up at any other point, you put your shit on shuffle, it's a dope earworm to have, because something about having key phrases in your music, where I think a lot of people don't understand that you could benefit greatly from having music that is easy to repeat. Easy to repeat from the standpoint of, when it's easy to repeat, it's easy for someone to repeat it, obviously, which means it's easy for someone else to hear it. What do you keep saying that? Oh no, that's this song from this dude Reezy. Really? Send it to me. What's up, baby V? Air horns and gunshots. Yeah, so shout out to track number 5. Thought that y'all should know. I added the thought y'all should know is, yeah. And we got 4 more. That brings us on to number 6. Ink Blot. Now, I didn't give no pretense to any other song, so I'm not gonna give any to this. I'm just kind of, most people's favorite choruses are simple, right? Like, simple, and then there's multiple acts of repetition in the song, right? Like, it's, see, and that's when see, different. Here's track number 6, Ink Blot, off On Short Notice by Reezy Does It. Out this Friday. Bandcamp, SoundCloud.
This is a green light exclusive. Pull up.
best, and my bars hit like Anthony Rumble. I am possessed, bang on my chest, I'm the king of the jungle. What I possess isn't suppressed, it don't mumble or fumble. Fuck being humble, I am the best, and my bars hit like Anthony Rumble. I am possessed, bang on my chest, I'm the king of the jungle. What I possess isn't suppressed, it don't mumble or fumble. Paint the town red, you see gun smoke. House filled with lead, bullets spread to your kinfolk. Curb stomping niggas till my foot broke. Giving sweet chin music, nigga, that's a motherfucking footnote.
Shout out to Tracy, though.
Too many stains on this art. Gotta put trash to the flame with the spark. Ready to blaze, see it sway in the dark. And make sure you aim for the heart.
On my villain arc, at the very least, I'm starting to feel the part. And y'all cannot stop me. Guaranteed to hit the mark. Ink blots off headshots. Confront me, best not. Won't find nobody. Case closed. Fuck around and find out it's fatal. No compared to those who think it's a hobby. Leaving y'all signs, casualties all time high. Careful trying to cross eye or see that on your teeth.
Too many stains on this art. Gotta put trash to the flame with the spark. Ready to blaze, see it sway in the dark. And make sure you aim for the heart.
I'm only damned if I don't. Y'all not on the level for demands in a quote. Every time you speak, that shit lands as a joke. Never in dire need for hands on the approach. Your substance is performative, so full of smoke, with none of the effects. Is it really dope? We could put it to the test, but you already know.
Lil Kanye there with the.
Too many stains
Is
on
it
this
really
art.
dope?
Gotta put trash to the flame with the spark. Ready to blaze, see it sway in the dark. And make sure you aim for the heart.
Hey, yo.
Green beans go.
Hey, yo. First of all, I don't know if you could tell by the boom, 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 but clearly. So I'm hearing Griselda, Alchemist, all on that. What y'all did, hold on, let's, like,
Fuck being humble, I am the best, and my bars hit like Anthony Rumble. I am possessed, bang on
like imagine like you get ready to go out to the bar, club, whatever, and in the process, oh, now they're here. And in the process, you know you bad. Okay, all right. Like, you know you bad. Like, you know how I was telling you how Chun-Li was like, you know, hey, listen, whatever's whatever. If something happened, something happened. It balls in their court. This joint here, you want something to happen. This is, I understand and I'm aware of what I bring to the table.
Case closed, fuck around and find out it's fatal. No compared to those who think it's a hobby.
That shit right there.
Signs, casualties all time high. Careful trying to cross eye or see that on your teeth.
Yo.
Too many stains on this art.
So me coming from the age of hip hop where there was a transition to being okay with rappers that we respect vocalizing and singing, even though it's been in hip hop forever, right? But for the longest, you couldn't do similar things to what we hear every day today if you were considered a true lyricist. You could not. Hell, you couldn't spit anything that would be considered worth listening to if you were a hip hop purist with any sort of pitch correction. You don't do that. Like, that's for cameoing them. You don't like. And the fact that we're in this place right now where it's not only being used in a way, appreciate you. It's not only being, damn, I don't even, that's not, you see, I don't like that. Like, we got to do something about that. Hold on. I gotta, that cheer ain't, I need to do, we gotta, let me, let's do this one because it need to be, it can't be whack like that. Damn, and that didn't even work because, you know, there you go.
Feels good. Yeah, it feels good.
I'm sorry, Reezy, you broke me on that one. No, regardless, I'm sorry. You're a bit can get the stigma too. They can rap, but nobody wants to hear him craft a song. They don't want to craft a song. Some of them don't. Some of them shouldn't be crafting this. Some of them shouldn't be crafting the song. Hey.
Baby, I just wanna thank you. I can never hate you. Oh, you might be single, whoa, that's great. I like to date you. A 10 is what I rate you. Thank God for who made you. No better way to praise you. I appreciate the love, love, love. Thank you for the subs, subs, subs. I appreciate the love, love, love. Thank you for the subs, subs, subs.
Appreciate you. So it's like you used to not be able to bar, to bully, to aggressive rap while also adding anything melodic or anything vocalized or nice sounding sonically. It just, you weren't able to do those two things. And seeing this whole crop of artists that are not only doing those two things, but doing both exceptionally well, this is just another example of it. And you do you tutor? Do you tutor, Reezy? I like to go to the Reezy School of Writing because I'll write some shit and my brain still doesn't go past how do I make this sound hard? I'll go from how do I make this sound hard in the bag. I don't get in the okay. See, I don't really listen to Mick. I've listened to rappers who featured Mick, and I was like, oh shit, I like this. But you know those people where you're like, I only know you as a feature. Yeah, that's my relationship I got with Mick. And I never go. I never get into the bag of, oh, I could also do this. I could also, and it don't gotta be half a verse. Hell, it could only be half a line, but it's enough, especially enough to break up the monotony. I think I got some Mick Jenkins in my Spotify as songs I gotta listen to. It's just it never gets there. It never gets there because back to your point, you know, you have to actively participate in finding new music, because unless it's something viral, don't try to return me to orbit, coward. Unless it's something viral, it ain't getting sent to you and it ain't popping up on, like, you can't organically find music no more. Think about all the places where we would organically find music, right? See, look at that. She know. Think about all the places where you would find music, right? You'd find music at school, on the school bus, again, the playground, after school, clubs, like the avenues in which you would just hear out in the streets, just people walking, hearing them in cars, right? Now we have these in our ears. So no one's playing music out loud unless you them bum ass dudes who be playing music loud on like the city bus. What you doing? And they always be playing some whack shit. When was the last time you heard someone playing something loud in a space where they shouldn't be playing something loud and it was dope, right? Like, Anywho. But you don't have that space anymore where you can learn about new artists, because when does it happen? Right? We all make our playlists now, right? So because we all make our playlists, we listen to what? Stuff that we're comfortable with, stuff that we like. So when you pull out your phone and you're just like, I need a joint right now, what's the chance of you going to someone who, oh, I meant to get to them, or you're good, tried and tested and true, right? I say all that to say, Inkblot is, you got me readjusting my list. All right, we got 3 more. We got Sandbox, number 7, On Short Notice by Reezy Does It. Let's get it.
Sandbox props, but I ain't playing no more. The magnitude of this shit get you shook to your core, that's for sure. Stranded at sea seems you lacking the ore. No diamond in the rough type, your quality's poor. Don't get uptight or I just might upstage you and show you the door. More potent than snake bites, a lethal dose on every word. Listen and feel close to the morgue. Told you I ain't playing no more. My playground, whether you like it or not. Where you've lost, I found it, claimed on the spot. What glitters is gold in my little sandbox.
My little sand.
My playground, whether you like it or not. Where you've lost, I found it, claimed on the spot. What glitters is gold in my little sandbox.
My little sand.
Take solace in the fact that I'm honest. Anybody on the track with me will only bring problems. Your stride can't measure up to mine. That ain't pride but a promise. The repetition makes way for the polish. Defeat foretold like stories are old and so rich within might mistake me for profit. I guess it makes sense that I'm here to astonish. My playground, whether you like it or not. Where you've lost, I found it, claimed on the spot. What glitters is gold in my little sandbox.
Hey, I know you didn't ask for no.
My playground, whether you like it or not. Where you've lost, I found it, claimed on the spot. What glitters is gold in my little sandbox.
Hey, in my little sand. Hey. You know what's funny? As I'm listening to it, like the first 5 seconds, I'm like, what? I've heard this before. It was one you sent me yesterday. So us coming off, this goes back to placement, right? Back to placement. At no point are you giving the listener a chance to get comfortable. Like coming off the fucking Brownsville Bully, beef and broccoli, Tim's joint on Inkblot, right? All in you, making you feel right, to this celestial ass, Echo the Dolphin ass, Star Ocean ass, dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I can't put my finger on you, bro. Like I know I'm not. I know what you do. But I'm like, if I'm like a random listener, I can't go, oh, he only does this. First of all,
your stride can't measure up to mine. That ain't pride but a promise. The repetition makes way for the polish. Defeat foretold like stories are old.
So I'm trying to figure you out as a rapper first. Like, oh, is he just a rapper who hangs off the vocalization and no, clearly not. But that's not who you were before. Well, clearly he could do 2 things. Oh, wait. You also are hitting pockets like you motherfucking Joel Ortiz? Okay, like he guess he can do 3 things. And it's like, okay, I don't know who Reezy is yet. And that's wonderful, because I don't give a damn, because it all just sounds amazing. And then it's like, and then you tell someone you're also the producer?
So rich within, might mistake me for profit. I guess it makes sense
So
that I'm
rich
here to
within.
astonish.
So rich within. That was accurate that I hit play there. So rich within. Because you have a bevy of talents, sir. You have a bevy of skills that you bring to this music. And it's on display on every track. You don't take a track off. And that's, if I had a hat on, I'd take it off. But I'll tip my cap to you. I won't say hats off because it's wild. I have hat hair. It look crazy. But regardless, Sandbox.
My playground, whether you like it or not. When you've lost, I found it, claimed on the spot. What glitters is gold in my little sandbox.
In my little sandbox.
My playground, whether you like it or not. When you've lost, I found it, claimed on the spot.
And I don't know if I've heard it from somebody or if I'm making this up retroactively. I want this on the bed. I don't know if I heard it from someone or I'm making it up retroactively. I feel like making music, thinking of the visuals for said music, helps you greatly in building the vibe of what it is that you're making with that track. Because I don't only hear where I'm at with this song, I see where I'm at with this song. And the whole concept, like I got, let me tell you what I got. Let me tell you what the visuals look like. The visuals zoom in on, make it a bird, make it a dolphin. A dolphin seemingly in the ocean, right? And then as you zoom out, you realize, oh, that's just all sand around it. And then you also realize it's not moving on its own power. A little kid is moving it. And the kid is in a sandbox, right? And as you transition between different parts of the song, the sandbox becomes different things using the kid's imagination, because that's what kids do. That's what we should still do. I'm here all day. All right, that was track number 7, Sandbox. We got 2 left. Track number 8, Easel, like a artist easel. What you gonna do here?
Green beans go.
Schemes full of dreams that's been deemed above me. Need scenes of money, someone beautiful, lovely. Roller coaster highs, I travel across country. Reality's a bit cutthroat. It gets a piece of your cut or a cut of your soul. No chance to be coddled, that's not part of the goal. No time for the scraps, still using the bones. Whip up a little something, might lead me to gold. That I can trade all these nights for my dreams. The cameras of the day ain't as nice as the scenes. I've painted to escape quite a Monday routine. I don't need for this to be all that I'll see. Hope that I can trade all these nights for my dreams. The cameras of the day ain't as nice as the scenes. I've painted to escape quite a Monday routine. I don't need for this to be all that I'll see.
I said
Empire formed in the eye of the storm. Jade colored crowns, no time for the scorn. Too busy being great, just raising the score. My new page hit, that's it for the script. I love my new shit, no time to be torn over things that I did before that don't really measure up. If I'm being honest, the sonics that I drop now will level way more than your floor. Hope that I can trade all these nights for my dreams. The cameras of the day ain't as nice as the scenes. I've painted to escape quite a Monday routine. I don't need for this to be all that I'll see.
What's the inspiration for the title? What's the inspo for the title? What was your thought process going into this song? I want to see. I'll tell you as you type it up. I kind of see this as in like a letter to you. Like a letter to you. Maybe a past you. A you that needs to hear everything that you're saying on this track. You know how sometimes we used to do that thing, was it, I think in high school, where they were like, as a freshman, write a letter to how you are going to be, like your legacy. Like, what's my legacy? Like, what's me? Like, yeah, okay, all right. You know, we're all, when we're all handed our easels, right? When we're all handed our easels, that blank easel, that blank legacy has the ability to become Mona Lisa. Or one of those funny face pictures that you see motherfucking couples painting on TikTok, where one is painted amazing and one looks like a monster. Like your easel is a big spectrum of what your art can look like, what your legacy can look like, what your canvas is going to look like when it's all said and done. And unfortunately, you can't know that from the start. You can't know that just looking at that blank piece of paper, that blank easel. This seemed like maybe a very personal track. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe you know, because you can kind of say a lot of your shit sounds like you're like someone pissed you off, and you're like, sometimes it's you pissed you off, and you're like, I need to hear this. Therefore I'm saying it this way. I'm writing it this way. I'm spitting it this way. And the hook on this, yeah. And is that your production? Signature? Like, you know how producers tend to have like some sort of identifiable structure to their songs that allow you to know who produced it without hearing a tag or seeing credits. I like how all of your songs end with a tail that makes me feel like it could keep going. I like that in today's day and age where you don't see that anymore. But I'm never locked into my own perspective. I like telling stories that have nothing to do with me too. Ooh, okay. Salute to you. Salute to telling stories.
Dreams that's been deemed above me.
Is that why you're so good at also writing topical? That might make sense. But we want to know Reezy. We want to know who Reezy is. We want to know who Reezy is, the artist, the person. What's your thoughts? All right. We've made it. We've made it. We've made it. We've made it to the penultimate. That's not the word I want to use. But we made it to the finish line. This is the song that has my favorite title out of all of them. It's track 9 off of Reezy Does It's On Short Notice, which is out this Friday. Chrono Trigger. If a gun was held to my head, easily my top 6 anime. My top 6 RPGs of all time. And it ain't 6, 5, or 4. Enough teasing. Let's get it.
This is a green light exclusive. Pull up.
By the way, at the end, I'm gonna try to guess those 2 tracks that were beats that, you know what I mean.
when the clock strikes 12. All is said and done with no stories to tell. Heavy in denial, asking why I failed. Already a mess and can't take a well. Hope I do enough to break out of my shell. All hands on deck, will skill see sales. A lot of tunnel vision I can't perceive well. Every second precious, hate to waste time. When you prep for greatness, that shit takes time. Eventually we all have to face time. I just wish that I could save mine. Whatever happens, you can't blame time. Make sure you're ready when it's game time. I just wish that I could save mine. A lot of people deem great, never got the chance to see their dream estates. A good day is barely having food on your plate. A luxury of life allows you raising your stakes. Most niggas cannot ever gamble that way. Dice rolls here, have you buried, no say. But it's not enough just to see the next day. So we figure out the next play. Every second precious, hate to waste time. When you prep for greatness, that shit takes time. Eventually we all have to face time. I just wish that I could save mine. Whatever happens, you can't blame time. Make sure you're ready when it's game time. I just wish that I could save mine.
Wow. That is me having to rewrite my list every 5 seconds because of you. Okay. So the days of I'm going out, like this is another attribute to someone who writes or creates a body of work that understands it's a body of work. This is a we at the end of the book here. I'm giving you my last thoughts. And I'm letting you understand that these are my last thoughts. But because they're my last, that don't mean they aren't important. And then the whole track being about time, there's some like pseudo 4D chess type of shit going on here. This is a song where as you are in the process of making it, you know that this is how you end a body of work. Tell me you did not know this was going to be the send-off of this 9-track EP, and I'm gonna call you a liar. Tell me that. Just tell me right now. I'll wait because I bet you knew as soon as you created this. Oh yeah, this is it. This is it. And keep it in. Yep, I knew this was. And keeping in tune with all the parallels that I said that this album has to a time that I don't feel like is existing anymore. This is a song that has virality in it. I have a 17-year-old nephew. Shout out to Devontae. He plays football out in Riverside, so out in Cali, and you know that's my only like. I also have a younger brother. He's like super like he's 13, 14, and he's still trying to find himself. Like he's a traditional like Gen a Z, whatever the new kids are called. He's one of them, right? Like traditional, like he don't really speak that much. Like he kind of talk when needed. He don't really, anywho, personality. His friends get his personality. His family, not so much. Disregard though. So my one highlight into the youth outside of stuff that you see on socials and on the rest of the internet is my nephew. And the amount he plays football, big football kid, loves football, talented, he's gonna get somewhere. He's constantly posting pictures on Instagram where it's a picture of him not looking into the damn camera, because that's the thing kids do, not looking into the camera, with just a song playing in the background. This is it right here.
We all have to FaceTime. I just wish that I could save mine. Whatever happens.
This is a gym music bed. Like I want to work out to this while this is playing in the background.
To waste time. When you prep for greatness, that shit takes time. Eventually we all have to FaceTime. I just wish that I could save mine.
Like
whatever happens, you can't blame time. Make sure you're ready when it's game time.
Listen, like
I just wish that I could save mine.
this needs to get to any professional athlete that needs to zone in before shit starts, which is ironic because it's at the end of an album, but it puts in reference everything that you need to be aware of when it comes to your approach to time, your approach to anything related to time, what you want to accomplish, how much time you have left to accomplish it, knowing that yes, it's important, but when you prep in greatness, and then eventually, yeah, like I'm like I can see Dame. Okay, not him because he's a rapper, so he might be hating. I can see LeBron on the court with his Boses on. Oh no, he's a Beats. With his Beats on, getting up shots, listening to this, and then rapping the words wrong because we know how he does, right? Wow. Okay. That's shit. Yeah, I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of that. When I say fan, I mean that being the entire body of work, the entire kit and caboodle, on short notice. Reezy Does It, out now. If now was Friday, it's not Friday, so it's not out now, but it will be. It will be. Before we wrap up, let me see if I can guess the two songs that weren't created as Reezy songs or songs for this album. Let me see if I can guess those two, the two beats, and let me see if I can. Not. I'm going to. Okay, I wanted to put that on, bro. I've been waiting all day for these dudes to come to finish my driveway, paving my driveway. The motherfucker showed up. They showed up like around track 7, and it threw me off. I ain't gonna lie, it threw me off. If you didn't notice, I did a good job, but it threw me off. So I'm hearing all these loud ass noises and shit, and you know me, I'm what's spider sense, right? Okay, so the two track, excuse me. I'm gonna go with. Easel and Y'all Should Know as the two songs that when you first created that production that TikTok puts me on. That's the problem. That's the problem. When TikTok puts you on, it's like, what you gonna do if let's see if I'm right. Let's see if I got at least 1 out of 1, 1 out of 2, 1 out of 1. Sandbox is your fave. Listen, here is Easel and Chun-Li. That's where you can right now currently preview Since Vaples and Sandbox. V, you know, go give those a listen. Go pre-order. Go wishlist. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. I'm not forcing you. I'm not forcing you to support. Just saying. You know, Chun-Li, really? Damn. Okay, I got one though. I got one though. I'm happy for that. All right. Here's the drum roll. Here's the drum roll as I release my favorite, my listing of these songs in order. Okay. We gotta we need a countdown. I don't have a countdown. Here we go. I'll do this. Okay. All right. Here we go. Should I start from the? I'm gonna start from the bottom. Yeah, that makes it more of a. And remember, this isn't. This track was ass and the last track was amazing. No, it's all of these songs were fire and I had 9 slots and I had to put them somewhere. All right. If there was some bums on this shit, I would have let you know. No bums were around. This was like Japan. 0 bums. That's false. Japan has a problem with homelessness too. They just do a better job of cleaning it up. I'm sorry, my bad. I don't know where I was going there. All right, number 1. No, in reverse. Number 9. Number 9. Really? Hold on, let me count this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I guess it's damn. Because it's crazy how this was rated. Why am I doing that? All right, number 9. Let me get a sound. Let me get a All right, here we go. Number 9. Y'all should know. Number 8. Easel. Number 7. Urameshi. Number 6. Chun-Li. Number 5. Sandbox. Number 4. Since Vaples. Number 3. Chrono Trigger. Number 2. Switch. And number 1, as you can probably tell, Ink Blot. Listen, and then if we want to get into, I feel like I want to go back and go best. I want to list my favorite verses, and then I still have my my top 3 hooks I want to do, but I ain't gonna do that now. That's real. I'm not here to dissect your art like that. But what I'm saying to you is, my man, I am 100%. Once again, shout out to Trey. I gotta, and that's because my preference in just I gotta hear that again. Listen. Oh, it's on right now. Look at that. How appropriate.
Leaving yard signs, casualties all time high. Careful trying to cross eye or see that on your team.
Too many stains on this art. Gotta put trash to the flame with the spark.
You can keep running your mouth, and this shit gonna get dark when I put this knife between that chest that you calling the heart. No, I can't do that. I'm not doing that. I can't do favorite verses off 1 or 2 listens. That's rude. That's disrespectful to those verses. Because there was something on Switch. There was something on your Meshi. Obviously, Ink Blot and Chrono Trigger. So I'll get it to you. Don't worry, sir. I'll get you your list. It just won't be right now. But no, because like I said, I want to download this. Get this on my phone, and vibe out to this on the ears. On the ears. On the ears. Wow. 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 So with that being said, Reezy, what's next? And I'm kind of gross. I even asked that. I'm sorry. I apologize because I don't like the idea, because that's a problem right now too, right? Artists put months, years, sometimes decades into a body of work. We see it also, and we see it also on, no, bro, I bought this shit. So if I bought it, I'm gonna download it. Why are you trying to use Bandcamp's mobile app? What are you, China? You trying to? No, I'm messing with you. I just every time I think of like a Bandcamp or like a SoundCloud app, I get Dat Piff mobile flashbacks, and it. What was I talking about? Damn. Oh. What was I talking about? Damn. Favorite verses. I started saying that's another problem now. Damn. And it wasn't even V that did it this time. Whatever. I guess it wasn't important. My bad. Oh, no. Thank you. That's what it is. People in all genres of art, media, video games. No, you didn't do anything this time. Video games, movies, TV shows, music. People put so much time into these pieces of them. Like, these are pieces of them. And we have such a transactional relationship with everything these days where we don't even look at it like that. We go to an artist that we don't know, that don't know us, that don't owe us, and go, we need an album from you. Who the f are you to demand an album from Rihanna? Who are you to demand an album from Jay-Z? Who are you to demand an album from anyone? And we are in this space of, I need it now, just to get it, run through it, and have a hot take on it. This has been a big thing with TV shows lately, right? TV shows come out, and I hate sounding like this old. Yo, it's great. And that's the thing, right? We get shown time and time again that when something is given time, we get the best results. When shows aren't rushing to get out seasons, we get the best results. When movies aren't rushed to be done, we get the best results. When video games aren't crunched to get out, we actually get a finished product that ain't full of glitches and hardware defects and feels like a damn beta out the gate. Like, we get this all the time, but yet we still don't learn. Let the art come to you when the art comes to you. You saw that. Listen, and I get it, because we're also in a place of engagement farming, right? So when people say things, you don't know, are you saying this because you feel this way? Are you saying this because it might get you some clicks? And when you do that, it's kind of like, it's hard to have a conversation. But nonetheless, let's act as if it's real. Have you seen this stuff lately about people saying, oh, it's time for Not Like Us to move on? Like, we're done with it?
I'm gonna take him as disrespect.
Shut your dumb ass up.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress.
I absolutely despise the concept that you have something that you love, adore, think is fantastic, and there's a timeline on how long you could appreciate it. There's enough of that in the hip hop community, period. We don't need to put time limits on shit that's creating a moment. And this is why y'all ain't got no moments left. This is why people no longer have the ability to have moments. Yes. When you turn on that HBO documentary about hip hop and you look at, they're gonna have again everything. LL Cannabis, motherfucking Ice Cube and Common, like Biggie and Pac, Jada, DMX, my bad, Jada and Beans. I'm just shouting out people now. Nas, Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Ja Rule. We are going to, this is that. This is, and it's hard to understand that while you're in it, because we're surrounded by, all right, what's the next thing? But there's going to be a time when they're going to play Not Like Us years from now. And listen, if you ain't somebody that immediately goes into your, hey, I don't want to rock with you. I don't care how old you is. I don't care how old you will be. If you understand moments, you would understand that this was one. And this one is one. It's still like, and yeah. And as someone who hasn't felt the vibe in the hip hop rap space since probably Versus, and before that, shit, I've been thirsty for this, and it's not from lack of trying. Like, constantly trying to, okay, when is this gonna happen? Nope, that's just we don't listen to that no more. We ain't listen to that no more. Yeah. I'll take. Come on. I don't want to call it a throwaway, but I'll definitely take a throwaway. But yeah, like let people do them. I hate seeing them shits where people run through a whole ass 3 seasons of a TV show and then they complain about having to wait for the next season. How about you show some self-control? How about you show some restraint? How about you relax? You know what? You want the next season of this show? You go and make it. Or you go and fund it. Until then, learn how to watch 1 episode a week and keep it rocking. Every single song on this, outside of Ink Blot, can fit right into my chill playlist on round 1. This could fit right into my chill playlist on Spotify. Alright. Now, I'm not saying this is a song that wasn't deserving of such, but I am saying if this didn't make the cut, it didn't make the cut for a reason. And we got to give the artist his, so if it's fire, y'all can yell at his ass, or we got to demand on short notice, parentheses, again. Just saying. Let's give it a listen. This one's called Round 1. Round 1.
Never on bullshit, still call me the great one. It factor I have, you shy away from. Hall of Fame bars, nigga, rafters they'll hang from. Can't believe I nurtured it.
It factor I have, you run away from. Like,
under the same sun, next to the lamest shit, y'all heavyweight rate, huh? But my light work is something that they ain't safe from. Heard so much trash, it's a wonder I ain't numb. That shit been recognized, y'all like to play dumb.
what's that from? What is that from?
effort it takes tons to keep a straight face in a room full of fraud ass niggas when you much rather be ruined than they fun. Never really care, I'm as petty as they come. Up against me, your story get full of holes. Shots will expose your faults as told from page 1. Next page spooky, you're rolling this race done. And fuck a comeback, you'll get replaced by the same bums.
Not the same bums. Not the same not the same bums.
No surprise, niggas ain't seeing me eye to eye. 99 count, but I never need all that time. Fight, turn, slaughter, delivering your demise. Letting you survive would be the worst of my crimes. So these verses are to make sure the hearse has arrived. I try to be punctual, your funeral's right on time. Here lies some more trash niggas who pretended we cried. Bitch.
That my man said listen, I'm let humble Reezy's out the door. Is it safe to say? Is it safe to say the I'm just happy to be here Reezy is out the door, and now you know, nah, I ain't moving, I ain't dimming my life for nobody. My shit does work because you're rapping like it. Yeah, you're here now. You're here now. And I was asking, where did that because it was giving me Castlevania or like Pokemon Tower from Lavender Town vibes. the you know that joint. Wow. Yeah, no. Listen, you always got a home here. You always got a home here. You always got a supporter here. Anytime you got something that you would like to get an ear on, you would like to someone listen, someone who gonna appreciate it, listen, I'm always here for it, bro. Like I said, you're by far one of the most talented people I've ever had the pleasure of coming across in this space. Pause. Whoa, filthy. I know. I'm sorry. Damn. That's a
move this man.
That's a hey, no, but like talent begets talent, right? We gotta stop playing and get you on a can't stop. Bro, I said I'm ready. Like you ever listen to okay, so you know how if you listen to a bunch of Mick Jenkins, right? And then it's time for you to write, what's gonna happen, right? You intrinsically are going to, I argue, probably write better than if you were listening to a bunch of Doja Cat. I'm just trying to throw someone else out there. Where it's like some artists through listening, through osmosis, just inspire you to approach lines differently, to approach puns differently, to approach similes differently, to play with Kate. She off somewhere showing her feet to some racist motherfuckers. Like, and sometimes you don't get that from people. Sometimes it's the opposite, right? It kind of dumbs you down. Once again, shout out to Lupe. And sometimes it could be oh really, that's hilarious. Sometimes it could be a problem. You get influenced in the wrong way and you're trying to force a style onto a track that don't need it. But I digress. I'm saying all of that to say, hearing you spit inspires me to go out there with the pen. And that happened to be on Ninja Way, where I was like, why does it sound like, you know, he's kind of, this is kind of like this all applies, you know, to like Naruto's upbringing. And I was like, well then damn, why don't I just kind of do it from like, you know, Sasuke's, from like, you know, like a loose reality. And then it just came out, and it was no forced, it was just effortless, because the energy was already there. I say all that to say, bro, it's whenever, just send me a verse, send me not a verse, send me an open track, and yeah, we can definitely work. You know me, I'm always down. I'm honored and appreciative of the fact that, yeah, like I said, yeah, that's it. Iron sharpens iron. Talent begets talent, you know? So we'll definitely get something in the oven. Cook something up. See, I already said it. See? See? That's what I'm saying. Simpatico. Simpatico. But I'm about to go check on what these motherfuckers doing in my driveway. So I'm about to hop off. It is, what is it, Wednesday? Shout out to everybody who came through. Shout out to everybody who kicked it. Shout out to everybody on the YouTube. Shout out to everybody on the Twitch. Shout out to everybody who's catching this on the VOD. Hopefully they don't play me and be like, copyright. And be like, I know the man. He was in here. No doubt, bro. Appreciate you. It's all love. Once again, it's your boy B Green. On short notice, out now. If now was Friday. Chrono Trigger fucked up my conception of time. See? Alright, let's try this again. It's B Green. It's your boy B Green. On short notice. Reezy Does It. Out this Friday, July 12th. Reezy. All things Reezy.bandcamp. Bring that shit back, motherfucker. It's your boy B Green. On short notice. All things Reezy.bandcamp.com to preview and pre-order. It is out Friday, July 12th on short notice. If you rock with good music, if you rock with aura, if you rock with vibes, if you rock with the pen, this gonna be for you. Go cop it. Show some love. That's how you do it. It just took 3 times. All right, bro, you be safe. Once again, shout out to everybody who came through. Probably be on, what's tomorrow? Thursday? What? I gotta hit the barber. So I'll probably be on, I don't know. We still gotta finish. What's that game? Chain Together. Maybe we'll get that done in the next couple days. If not, your boy will be on tomorrow sometime late afternoon. Maybe Destiny. Maybe I've been trying to finish Dave the Diver. Who knows? We'll play something. We'll keep it funky. You know what it is. It's your boy B Green. Holla to y'all. Holla to great music. Holla to great people. Y'all keep your energy right. Listen, it's Wednesday. We only got 2 more days to go. And then we can have all that fun on this weekend. Be safe. Be amazing. Be lovely. Peace.